We all love the rumble of a well-tuned engine, the purr of a powerful machine. But what happens when that familiar sound is accompanied by a plume of colored smoke billowing from the exhaust? Don't panic. Your car might just be trying to tell you something. Like a coded message, the color of your car's exhaust smoke can reveal a lot about its health. Learning to decipher this smoke signal can save you from costly repairs down the road. Think of it like this: your car has its own language, and while it might not speak in words, it communicates through signs. Just as a doctor checks your temperature and blood pressure, we car enthusiasts need to pay attention to the subtle and not so subtle cues our vehicles give us. And believe me, ignoring these signs can lead to some seriously expensive problems down the line. So let's dive in and decipher the mysteries of your car's exhaust smoke. Now, before we jump into the different colors of smoke and their meanings, remember this: a little puff of smoke now and then, especially during a cold start, is usually nothing to worry about. It's like your car clearing its throat after a long night's sleep. However, if you see persistent smoke, especially when the engine is warm, that's when it's time to investigate. Let's start with white smoke, the most common and often the least worrisome. On a chilly morning, have you ever noticed a thin trail of white smoke trailing behind your car? That's usually just water vapor, a natural byproduct of combustion, condensing in the cold air. It's like the steam from a boiling kettle, harmless and temporary. This is especially true for modern cars with complex emission control systems. However, if that white smoke is thick and plentiful and it lingers even after your engine has warmed up, then it's time to raise an eyebrow. This could be a sign of coolant leaking into the combustion chamber, often due to a blown head gasket, a vital seal between the engine block and cylinder head. If you also notice a sweet smell, almost like syrup, accompanying the smoke, then it's a strong indication of a coolant leak. A head gasket repair can be a significant expense, so it's best to address this issue sooner rather than later. There are temporary fixes like head gasket sealer products, but they are exactly that, temporary. Consider them a stopgap measure to buy you some time to get to a mechanic for a proper diagnosis and repair. Now let's move on to blue smoke, which is often a telltale sign that your engine is burning oil. This could be due to worn piston rings, tired valve seals, or even a worn-out turbocharger if your car has one. Think of it like this. Imagine your engine as a well-oiled machine, but some of that oil is sneaking past the seals and getting burned along with the fuel. If you notice blue smoke, especially when you start your car or accelerate, it's essential to check your oil levels regularly. You might notice that your oil level drops faster than usual, and you might even smell a distinct burning oil odor. It's crucial to address this promptly, as burning oil not only pollutes the environment but can also damage your engine's catalytic converter, an expensive component to replace. Black smoke, on the other hand, usually indicates a problem with the fuel system. In gasoline engines, it often means the engine is running rich, meaning it's getting too much fuel compared to air. This can be caused by faulty fuel injectors, a clogged air filter, or a malfunctioning sensor. Imagine trying to start a campfire with too much wood and not enough airflow. You'll get a smoky, inefficient fire. Similarly, a rich fuel-air mixture in your engine leads to incomplete combustion and black smoke. In diesel engines, black smoke is often associated with soot buildup, particularly in the diesel particulate filter, DPF. A clogged DPF restricts exhaust flow and can lead to significant black smoke, especially under acceleration. Regular maintenance, including DPF regeneration cycles, either passive or active, depending on your car's system, is crucial to prevent excessive soot buildup and black smoke. Finally, we come to grey smoke, which can be a bit of a mystery to diagnose. It often indicates a combination of issues, making it difficult to pinpoint the exact cause without a proper inspection. Grey smoke could be a sign of worn valve seals, a faulty PCV, positive crankcase ventilation valve, a leaking turbocharger, or even a blown head gasket similar to white smoke, but with a different hue due to the presence of oil and fuel in the mix. If you notice persistent grey smoke, it's best to err on the side of caution and consult a qualified mechanic. They have the tools and expertise to diagnose the problem accurately and recommend the appropriate repairs. Remember, while some exhaust smoke can be normal, persistent smoke of any color is a sign that something is amiss. By learning to recognize the different colors and their potential meanings, you can take proactive steps to address issues early on Save yourself from costly repairs and keep your car running smoothly for miles to come. And remember, when in doubt, don't hesitate to seek expert advice.